Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to talk about FTP Server. We'll try to implement the FTP Server with the help of Cisco Packet Tracer. I hope you all are aware that FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. This file transfer protocol is used for transferring the data from the client machine to the server or the vice versa also. So we'll try to implement it with the help of Cisco Packet Tracer. For that, we will have a topology which looks like that. We need to have a server with us. That server should be attached with that of our router. Then we will obviously attach this router with that of a switch. And that switch will be attached with two PCs. So with the help of this scenario, we'll try to transfer the files from the PCs to the server, and we'll try to download the file from the server to the PCs. So that we need to have this type of scenario. How do we do that? Let's start doing it with the help of Cisco Packet Tracer. You need to obviously have one server with you. The server is available to you in the end devices. There you can go to this option, generic. You can select a server. After that, we'll try to attach one router here. Then we will attach one switch. You can go in for any switch which is available to you. Then we need to have two PCs. Now we have got PCs, we have got router, switch as well. Everything is available to us. The next thing that we require is we need to make the necessary connections between the routers and the switch, servers and the other devices. So this way we are connected with one another. The next thing that we require to do is we need to assign the IP addresses to the devices. The very first thing that we have to do here is, you can very well see that it has got two ports. The port which is attaching this router with that of the server, it is 0 by 0. So first thing we'll enable the port. Then we will try to give it IP address. Let's give it 10.10.10.1. Subnet mask will appear by default. Similarly, you will assign IP address to the second interface. I'm going with 192.168.0.1. So with this way, both the ports are working fine now. Then we will try to assign IP addresses to these PCs. The first address which I'm going to provide this device is 192.168.0.2. Then default gateway is also required, which I will be using from here. So it will be 192.168.0.1, which is the IP address of the port. Similarly, we will go to the next device and assign the IP address to the PC3. So let's go here, assign IP address 192.168.0.1 and 2 are already used. So I'm going for 3. Assign the subnet mask, which is same as that of the router address. We are done with the configuration of PC2, PC3, this router interfaces. The only thing right now we have to do is we need to assign the IP address to the server also. So when we are trying to assign the IP address to this server, I hope you all are aware that they should be in the same network. So I will be assigning the router and the server, they should be in the same network. So the address for this is 10.10.10. Let's take it as 2. And the default gateway for this is 10.10.10.1, which is a FA 0 by 0 address for router 1. Then we are done with the basic configuration of your IP addresses. Next thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that this particular server can act as your FTP server also. So how do we do that? For that, we need to go to the servers here. If you want to change the label, you can change the label also. You can make it as FTP server. So that will be appearing here also, which will make the things easier for you to understand. Then we need to go to the services. Any server, the server that we have got, it can act as any of the servers, but we right now are focusing on FTP server only. So the FTP, we click on this FTP server. After that, you can very well see that there is one by default username password is there, and there are certain permissions. This is R, W, D, and L. We can add a new username also. I am going in for CIsco1 and password as test. Then we need to give the permissions of read, write, delete, rename. Here N stands for renaming. N is for renaming the files. So we can either use this one or you can use this one. It is up to you. Close it. Now I will go to the server first because we need to see whether our FTP services are working fine or not. So with the help of this PC2, I will try to upload some file on the server. So that will be done from the desktop. Here I'll go and open the text editor. In the text editor, I will write hello world testing file for FTP services. Then you just close it. It will ask you to save it. Save. I am saving it with the help of hello.txt. Close it. It will be saved in this PC. Then we have to go to this command prompt. From the command prompt itself, first of all, you need to see whether you are able to ping your FTP server or not. For that, you will go ping 10.10.10.2. So you can see that we are able to ping the FTP server. For the first time, it is saying request timeout because it was not able to reach it out. Let's try it again. So now you can see that you are getting the appropriate replies. So it means we are able to reach the FTP server. So now we need to access the FTP for uploading it. For that, the first command is FTP. When you write FTP, it will ask you, along with that, we need to write the IP address of the FTP server also, which I skipped earlier in the previous command. It is FTP, then you need to write the IP address. Then it will ask you for the username. Remember the username that we created for it? I used CIsco1 and the password for that is test. You can very well see it is saying that logged in. Now I need to upload my file hello.txt. So for that, I need to write hello. For that, I need to write put. Put is the command for uploading something. Then we will write the name of that file. And here you can see that it is writing a file to FTP server, file transfer in progress, complete, 42 bytes of data is copied. So how do I check whether the data is uploaded properly or not? I can check out the directory of it. When I check the directory, it will show all the files on the server and you can very well locate your hello.txt. So it is successfully copied on the FTP server. Now, how do we download the file? For downloading the file, I will go to the next PC, go to the command prompt. Again, I will try to access the FTP 10.10.10.2. Then it will ask me the username, that is CIsco1. And along with that, I need to provide the password, which I have written, logged in. Now I will try to download the file hello.txt on this particular PC. For that, I'll write get hello.txt. So now it is saying that it is reading the file hello.txt from 10.10.10.2. After a while, it will get downloaded also. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.